and my book is called Alien Invasion. One time a boy named Max was sitting in his bedroom not bothering anyone, lying in his bed watching television. Then all of a sudden he heard voices on the computer. Of course he wasn't a computer geek. He thinks the voices are aliens, so Max wrote a note saying to tell the church about aliens to remind himself to tell them. The next day Max told everyone at church about aliens taking over. Everyone thought he was crazy. So he stormed out the church saying, "I warned you, don't say I didn't." So he got straight in the car and left. He got to his house and ran inside and entered his room and laid on his bed. He had a thought and said, "I know I can call my friend Shane because he is an alien geek." So he called Shane. He said, "Shane, will you come over and check out to see if there are aliens talking on the computer?" Shane said, "What's in it for me?" Max said, "You can see a real live alien." Shane said, "You bet you'll come. I'll be there in 5 minutes." When he got there, Shane checked the computer and said, "Yep, that's aliens." "Man," said Max, "I know we can call Braden and ask and see if he will fly up to Mars and see if they are talking about taking over Earth." So Max called Braden. Braden said, "Hello." Max said, "I know we haven't talked in a while, but could you and your crew go to Mars to see if there are aliens?" Sure, but I can't go over there. You need to come over here because I'm working right now," said Braden. "Okay, can you do?" Max said. So Shane and Max ran to his car and got in it and drove off. They got there and Braden was already waiting for them. Braden said, "Hey, come on inside." "Now are you going to leave?" he said. So they left. 2 hours later, Max shouted, "Where are they?" said Braden. Braden came. Max said, "About time." Braden said, "Forget about that. We need to make a plan to get rid of the aliens." "Okay, good plan." "Kidding," said Shane. "No, he's correct. We do need to make a plan," said Braden. "Okay, let's sit down and make a plan. Let's go to your house." "Okay, let's go then." They got to his house. They were thinking hard. Max said, "I know, we can make a transporter." "How?" said Shane. He has a point," said Braden. "Yeah," said Max. "I know," said Braden. What, said Max. "We can go ask my buddy to make a transporter. He is a scientist," said Max. Then when they got there, all of the scientists were knocked out by aliens. So Max said he could mix up some potions and wake them up. So when they woke up, Braden asked them. They said, "What are you going to do for us?" Shane said, "They are aliens, so they will do it." So we got the transporter. They went outside. There were so many. Shane said, "OMG." So they got a baby and Max said, "We can take a baby and scare the aliens into the transporter." Shane said, "That's true, we can." "Okay, then let's see if it works," said Braden. So they got a baby alien and scared all the aliens in there. So they got only 3 aliens in the transporter. Shane said, 3 down, 30 to go. We got 4 more aliens, then 4 more. Then 4 more until we got all the aliens. But everyone was knocked out. So Braden said we could spray all the potions all around the world. How they did it, the world may never know. But no one paid attention. There was only one alien left. Guess what? It was a boy named Caden. Shane said that that was his best friend, and they changed him into an alien. So Brayden said, how are we going to turn him back into a human? Max said, I know, you can make some of those potion thingies. Yes, but it's not that easy to change something like that with potions, said Brayden. So they got the scientists together. Then they gave Caden potions and he was himself again. He said, what happened? Long story, says Shane. Then the same thing happened, but this time it was Brayden. So they did the same with Brayden that they'd done to Caden. It just kept on happening over and over. It was crazy. They had to do it 111,233 times.
The end. Okay, well, I have a quick question for you. How did you get the idea to... Oh, sit down, you're out of the frame. Thanks. How did you get the idea to write about alien invasion?
She says scariest word, and I just thought of aliens.
Cool. And what did you like best about doing the book?
Coloring it.
What was the most difficult thing?
Writing it.